In my haste to back away from Rosa, I had forgotten just how damn clumsy I was as I fell over backwards. Again, I think there's something about the verb choice. Like, I had forgotten, right? You would expect him to say, as I fell over backwards, as a sort of reflection on the action. No, Rosa! Expecting to run into my chest, Rosa also pitched herself over. And the both of us fell into a heap. Rosa and I are staring face to face as she landed chest first on top of me. You should put some more periods in there. Like, a lot of these are sentences you should probably just break up and leave it at that. Oh, that's so cute! And for fuck's sake. Warning! We are now at DEFCON 1. Mom has not taken the spaghetti off the damn heat. Sprawl there, all I can do. Again, normally when the alarm goes off, it's implied to be Anon's internal mental state, so it darkens the screen to reflect that we're in his mind and the reality is sharpening. Like, personally, I would have done it so that Rosa is somewhat darkened, but the background more, so that there's this really sharp contrast, and then I pull it up. Like, ooh. Sprawl there, it's all I can do is... Sprawl there, it's all I can do to look Rosa... All I can... Hold on. I'm gonna just auto-correct this, because this is just fucking me up too bad. Sprawl there, all I can do is look Rosa in the eye as she stares back at me. A bright crimson orb locked onto my... They're not bright crimson orbs. Alright? Listen, I understand that fucking... Olivia has, like, weird colored eyes, but they're white that happen to have red irises, okay? Alright? Look at how much fucking white of the eyes you can see with how huge those eyes are. Jesus. Also, just to make one thing very clear, you could have saved yourself so much drawing. Wouldn't her hair fall downwards and create this sort of tunnel funnel towards Anon's face? Like, why is her hair going down towards her body when it should be going down towards Anon's face? Which, by the way, is a really cool fucking way to frame someone. It's like, all he can see is Rosa, framed by her hair. And also, the chest, because he's a dirty pervert at this moment, apparently. You know, you communicate the characters using the framing of the scene. I'm going to be a director, and my entire director career is just going to be bapping people on the head telling them they're stupid. It's great. What more do you want from your director? Desperately, I try not to think about how well Rosa's chest cushioned her fall, or about how her hair spilling over her face frames it so perfectly, or about how close her lips are to mine. Second suit of drawing to infinity as I lie there, her on top of me, a staccato heartbeat matching mine. Is staccato even appropriate? Performed with each note sharply detached from each other. Okay, that's a fair way to describe a heartbeat, I guess. Never knew what a staccato was, but I guess it's like, you know, every note matters, buddy. I can feel my body start to relax slightly, with my mouth moving almost subconsciously. Jesus Christ, Anna, this is not you. You wouldn't do this, okay? Rosa might. She's emotionally compromised. She's like all into it. You know, maybe she's a bit clumsy today. But Anna does not have the. He's a weirdo. He gawks, but he doesn't make the move. You know. When Fang confronts him with the whole like giving him a look, you know, downstairs, he's all like, "Oh man." That's watching through half-closed eyes as Rosa does the same. Oh, Rosa. I'm sorry. What? Oh boy, it's smooching time. Uh-oh. Rosa is my friend. Wait a minute. This is bullying. Just, it's the perfect line because it is so fucking bad. It is such a bad line, but it suits Inko so well because he's such a fucking clown at that moment. It's perfect. It's perfect. It is good writing. Anon does not go, she is my friend. He's met her once. He's already been like, oh, I don't consider her my friend. We've met like once. I'm a stranger. Why the fuck do you consider her A, your friend, and B, what are you doing, Anon? Where's the consistency? The problem I have is that this feels like it's compressing down the like weeks of getting to know each other into one scene. Like we're going fast. A friend. What about Fang? What about Fang?
You two okay?
My eyes snap open in an instant. The question immediately breaking the spell. The same ankle that saw from before standing over us, their eyebrows raised quizzically. Wrong pair, but kudos for effort. A pair of shears held disinterested in one hand. You were gonna fucking make out in the dirt, you goobers. The dirt! Like, I'm just saying, if we're 13 rewrites into this, sure doesn't feel like it. Like, you're allowed to go fast, right? I'm okay with you going. We're speed running this shit. We're going right to the money shot. We're going straight to the point that I give a shit about as a writer, you know? That's fine. Some people are like, I don't want to do the long, slow build-up. I do that because I'm a fucking idiot. You know? Nobody's waiting on that. But the problem I have... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, did I just not focus on world building enough for that first arc to make any sense? But... if you're gonna do it right, you know? Just go for it. This is such a weird intermediate. Rosa pushes herself up, a grunt escaping my lips as she drives her weight into my stomach. Oh shit, I just realized when no one's here. Why was this set to private? Well, I think I'm deeply embarrassed enough as is. I'm just gonna be hitting the old dusty trail. Rosa pushes herself up, a grunt escaping from my lips as she drives her weight into my stomach. She hauls me up with ease, her powerful arms nearly pulling me out of her own sockets. Anon, your arms will not be pulled out of your sockets because you are not heavy enough to provide a counterweight. You just fly up into the air like a sheet of paper. I could see her face turning a bright red, the heat coming off of mine to let me know that I match her shade for shade. Impressive, since she's already 50% of the way there with her orange scales and all. At once, we blather something out. Each of us talking. Like, my problem with this is, it's fine if you want to go 90 miles an hour and get to the part you care about. But then why have Anon describe her as a stranger at first? Wouldn't you sooner want to say, like, Rosa, I've met her like once or twice, but I already feel as if we have such connection, such potential, such electricity. You know, be like, oh, there's a reason they're going fast, because they are feeling that muy caliente. At once we blather something out, each was talking over each other. Yes, sissy, we were just, I fell, and, I needed some help getting up, and, Rosa just made sure I was okay, and... Our excuses die out as we stand there sheepishly, trying not to catch each other. Again, Anon, you know if this ankylosaur is non-binary or not. And you wouldn't respect that anyway, because you're not respecting Fang on that front. Like, you can just assign a gender, it's fine. The ankylosaur just nods. A sly smile split their face as they turn back to... Yeah, I don't think they care, Anon. Why are you being such a goober? They don't care. My stomach is so upset. It's always upset. I drank too much vegetable soup. Awkward seconds tick by as I stand there trying to avoid Rosa's gaze, surreptitiously glancing her way out of the corner of my eyes. Oh, sorry, my brain did not pick up on that. Surreptitiously glancing her way out of the corner of my eye. She looks like a mess. An errant twig had gotten caught in her... That's on me. She looked like a mess. An errant twig had caught in her hair, and her face was still streaked with mascara. And also all the dirt that got stuck in it. The dirt clings to your tears, man. But even now, as I glance at her, and she does the same to me, the beginning is a smile curling the corners of her mouth. First off, Anon, if you want to go 90 miles an hour, have Anon be like, oh man, isn't she cute even when she's all grimy? Oh boy. The dirt of the earth cannot hide the pureness of her soul, or something stupid like that. I love stupid lines like those. They're great for getting the momentum going. But even as I glance at her, she does the same to me. The beginnings of a smile are curling in the corners of her mouth as she does so. Coughing? Is she clearing her throat, or is she... Coughing, Rosa turns once again... Coughing, she once again turns to a bag, a sudden bending over, driving my eyes straight up into the sky. My face reddens further. When she turns back, I can see that she has her phone with her, a little flower dangling from the lanyard. Can I get your number, Anon? She stammers as she holds out her phone to me, the smile she now sports making her face light up. Like, Safi, what's wrong with you? Can you just fucking ship some characters already? You write a lot of fanfiction, but very little of it has to do with the characters or shipping them. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Everyone can do it. Taking a phone with a shaky hand, I stammer out something as I punch my name and number into the phone. Naturally, the default language is set to Spanish, so the middle row is slightly offset by that squiggly N that they use. The squiggly N and all? Yes. You know what I'm talking about. She just looks at him. And there's just this moment where he realizes that she knows what's being aimed for. God, my brain is like 50% dead. Stop it, Safi. Ow! My head. Ow. I don't even know what it's called myself, actually. Let's look it up. When Morse code was extended to cover languages other than English, the sequence long, long, short, long, long was allotted for this character. Really? It's a long fucking sequence. I mean, it doesn't come... Does it come up much? I don't know. Let's see. It is also known as Virgulia. Google Translate. I'm gonna need your hand here. Please. What the hell are you doing? Get out of here. German? I don't need you right now. What is Spanito?
Virgulita.
No, virgulilla. That's what I'm looking for.
Virgulilla.
Virgulilla. Why are you playing the fucking background music on the sounds? There is a function for this. Taking a photo with a shaky hand, I stammer out something as I... yeah. But yeah, if you set your keyboard to Spanish, it adds a little squiggly N on the right, and it shifts everything over. It's like half a key. It's terrible. Sure, Rosa, just text me whenever, you know, if you want to talk. I mean, if you do wanna, you know, you don't have to. It's Smile Anon. I love him. He's such a little bean. My words trail off as I hand Rosa her phone back, flashing her what I hope is enough smile. Smile deepens. Don't smile a smile too much more. The smile deepens as she takes the phone back, our hands touching briefly. I mean, it's a fucking phone. You don't have that much real estate, man. Unless you like hold it at the tip, you know. Wink, wink, touch, touch, rub it elbows. Something about Rosa makes me unable to look away, her crimson eyes pulling me further into her. I sense her kindness in that glance. I can feel her love for others in that smile. I want nothing more than to make sure that nothing ever hurts her again. It is a deal, Anon. Why did that sound like a date? Poor guy. You know, they can call it Virgulia, whatever they want to. I'm just gonna call it a Virguil. Virguil? God fucking damn it. None of these words I can use with my brain. Virguil. Hold on, I have a pronunciation guide for this.
Varguil.
Varguil? Ugh, fuck off, Dungeons and Dragons. Go jump off a cliff. That's awful. Guil? It's O-U. It's Uil. It's been a few days since my close encounter with Rosa took place at the school garden. You know, the one where they didn't do the hair any justice in the framing of the scene and everything, and they didn't properly... I'm just saying that if I was the art director, I'd have some stern words with the artist. I mean, it's a difficult shot to draw, but, you know, if you're gonna set up the scene and go for it, I'm just saying. I'm feeling different. I'm feeling different ever since. Like something in my body slowly filling up with something. That's your bladder!